Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Jhanak series guys, and we'll be talking about what transpired between Arshi and Anirudh. Let's find out what went down on this episode. But before I continue to the video, please don't forget that this is still UG Update. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Pallavi acting good and lying to Rudra. He then asks Jhanak to go and get ready, and then she goes. He scolds Pallavi and goes, and then Anirudh in the other hand says we won't remember Jhanak. Arshi, you matter. He asks Apple to go to her room, then Apple cries and goes. While Rudra and Jhanak comes for the dance show. He asks is everything fine? She says yes, then he asks her to have some food. The man then says our team was in a parking lot and we want to make a docudrama. We can shoot it now, just come. While Rudra says okay. He wishes all the best to Jhanak and then he goes. While Anirudh gets to Arshi to his room and then she sees the candles and flowers decoration. She then asks, are you really interested in this Rasam? He then asks, do you doubt me? She says, I want to see what's the truth. He then says, we can stay happy forever if you want. She argues. While in the other scene, Abhijit comes to Jhanak and says, be careful. People won't help, but act like that. Shaina comes and asks, can I get my BF back? Then Jhanak says, I didn't do anything wrong. He came to talk to me. Then Shaina says, you will be flirting with him and then take him with you. He is my BF. You target even married people like our Guruji, Rudra Pratap Ji. And then Jhanak says, I won't hear a word against him. Shaina asks, what will you do? Then, in the other hand, Arshi asks, what are you thinking? He says nothing. Get well soon. You are a good dancer and you can participate in the show and get your feet back. She says, I want my gift today. He then says, I will give it if I can afford it. She then says, just tell me the truth. He says, I always say the truth. She then says, no, you don't say the entire truth. Do you just love me? He says, of course I love you and I love my family. She then says, I know, you tell me if you love someone else like you love me. He says, no, just you. She then asks, is there no other girl? While in the other hand, Pion comes to Rinalini and says, Chotan has come to meet you. Chotan comes and then she says, committee will decide about the book order. He says, no, I didn't come for the book order. They have a talk and then he says, I came to apologize on my dad's words. She says, so you came for his sake. Then he says, I know I did wrong, so I'm sorry. The man asks, what's going on here? You are here. He scolds Jhanak, while Shaina says, Jhanak held Abhijit's hand and she was going to hit me. Abhijit says no. Then Jhanak says, he's wrong, why are you lying? The man then says, shut up, everyone knows you are fighting. You like to make tea, right? You won't get that job after leaving from here. While in Arshi and Anirudh's scene, Arshi continues and says, look at me and answer me. Is there no one else you love? I want this gift, the truth. Anirudh then thinks of Jhanak and then he says, I just love you. She says, you are lying and I know you love Jhanak. While back to Janak's scene, the man says, remove your name and go out to fight. Leave from here. Jhanak sees Shaina smiling and then Shaina says, look at her, how she is staring. The man then asks her to leave. Now back to Arshi's scene again. Arshi says, I know you are not able to leave me, so you are with me, but you love Jhanak. And Ruth then says, we are almost married, and then she says, almost. We can't confirm that we are married. He asks, did this happen because of me? She says, you have intentionally did this. Then the argument goes on. In Chotan's scene, Chotan says, I'm not a bad person, while Rinalini asks, will I believe you? My thinking will not change, just go. He says, you look unwell. Then she says, don't say that, stop it. He says, I didn't do anything, why do you hate me? She then asks, should I have affection? He says, no, but not hatred. If you need anyone. She then says, no need, don't worry. Then he says, I'm not scared of you. She asks, "Will you have tea?" While Arshi continues to scold and rude in another scene, and said a lot and shouts, "I hate you, Annie." He looks at her shocked. Guys, it's quite an episode. In one scene, Jhanak Shaina is passing through their own, while Arshi and Anirudh in their own, and then Chotan and Rilalini. Guys, Arshi is trying to find out if Anirudh is actually in love with only her. But what will be the answer? Guys, please drop what you think about that on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is the UG update. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG update, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.